¿Qué, mamá preciosa?
What's the word?
Mamá preciosa.
What?
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Oh, hello? Did I join?
Who got something for me today, man? Who got something good for me today, man? Any guys want to hop on? So what? Nah, word up. You already know though. Every week. Hey, I'm late. Nah, you good, man. It's right. You're right on time, man. It's the news. Yo, Trouble, what's the word, yeah? Did you just start? Nah. I started like a good hour ago. No, they word up. So who got something for me, man? Who? You know what I mean? Who got a question for me out here? You just getting on? Nah. Give me a sec. I'm gonna park. You ain't really miss much yet, Trouble, man. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? People all of a sudden getting scared to get on my live, man. You know? Nah, hell no. Why you say that? Are you on vacation? No, I live here. I am not on vacation, man. I just got a new place. I got somebody.
Hey,
Appreciate you hopping on, man. What's going on?
how you been? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I've been all right. What's going on with you?
I've been good. So, this isn't really nothing for like any advice. This is just for like me giving a warning to all the like women out here. Just because like men are really conniving. Okay. So I just want to tell y'all my situation and let y'all know, like, hey, y'all, please make sure y'all, you know. Anyways, so boom. So this dude that I was like messing with or whatever, I ended up finding out that he had a girlfriend or whatever. I cut off contact. You know, I didn't talk to him no more or anything like that. But I asked him, I was like, okay, if you like, you know, have a girlfriend and shit like that, like, why are you like, you know, talking to me and saying all this other extra shit, you know? And he told me, the only reason why I'm with her is because I treat this bitch like shit and she still stick around. So look. From me not being like me not having a title of the girlfriend and me hearing it from another man's perspective, that most of the time that when you have that title of a girlfriend and he still cheat on you, still dog you out, to do all this other extra shit, the only reason why he's with you is because you have no like self-respect. You have no self-respect. You don't know how to leave, and he knows for a fact that you will be back even if he dogs you out. So this whole entire situation, now I got in contact with, you know, the girl, you know, because I don't really like coming woman to woman to any girl, whatever. But I tried to warn her about it, and I told her like, hey, like, he said all this shit about you. He said this, he said that. And then come to find out, she was laid up with him literally that same night. So, like, I'm telling y'all, the best thing for y'all to do, if you are with a man and he keep dogging you out and he keep doing all this, he don't love you. He's showing you time and time again he don't fuck with you because he cheated on you to begin with. He talking to other women. Okay, if he genuinely had some type of love for you, he wouldn't even do that. Okay, let's start off there. And for number two, the only reason why he even with you is you think that he love you because he with you and because he's sticking around whole time, or you're not even sticking around because he love you. He only sticking around because you don't love yourself.
Very simple. Very simple. Hey, I mean, but y'all heard that though, right? I mean, he really said that to you? He said,
Yeah, like I swear to you, I literally just got off the phone with him, and I literally was like, so if that's the case, like, why
wait,
is
you
that?
just got off the phone with him just now?
I just got off the phone with him, and
So
I asked him.
when did you end up telling his girlfriend about what he was talking about? At what point did you do that?
Basically, I told her. So whenever me and him, whenever I first cut off contact with him, this was like probably like what like 2 months ago. I stopped talking to him, and then like something just dawned on me to just like ask him, because I just wanted to know his perspective. It wasn't because I just wanted to keep talking to the nigga or nothing like that. I just wanted to know, like, nigga, why? Like, why are you still like cheating on her, doing all this other? And I personally think that it's also because some of y'all niggas is gay, and that's why y'all be dogging women out. But that's not my business, okay? But I was like, I told him, I was like, why are you still with her? And he told me that. And then I was like, wow. And that kind of made me not even just like that kind
And
of.
that's even after you already told her all these things about him and what he said.
Even after I warned her, even after everything. And he was like, I showed her our videos together and everything, and she still stuck around. I said, wow.
So what did you end up doing after that after you got off the phone with him just now? What did you do?
Honestly, it just like I was just fully disgusted, because like I knew the mindset of a nigga, but it's just the fact that you said that. It's the fact that you said that, and then it's just like, are you cool? How is you cool? And then like, what even made me mad is the fact that we're both 23. So the girl that he's messing with just turned 18, and then that's when I was just like, okay. Wow.
Hey, man, look, you tried to warn her, you know, she didn't listen. So, hey, listen, man, take it easy, all right? Don't talk to him no more either.
I'm not.
All right, man. I appreciate you hopping on.
Bye.
Let's see, man. Let's see. What's good?
Hello? Hi, how are you?
Doing all right, man. What's going on with you, man?
A lot, but I said fuck it. I'll throw in my situation here if it's okay. Yeah. So basically, I'm 26, right, and I've been doing long distance relationship. I used to live in France. I'm from Ireland.
Okay.
So I have friends there, and I go back and forth to see my boyfriend. Well, now I'm trying to kind of end things, but I wanted to understand how serious should I take this. It is serious. I do understand physical abuse is serious, but because I know I have an input in it, as in at the start, our personalities are both heated, meaning when we argue, it's very heated. And at first I've hit at him before while I was drunk, but almost sort of for defense, and he provoked me and things like that. I can see my faults, fine. And then fine, he didn't do anything but defend himself, which is normal, human reaction or whatever.
But when you say defend himself, right? You know, would that be? Does he hit back, or was he?
Well, what he did was he threw the remote at me, and he pushed me, kind of. Yeah. So now the real issue sort of stands now the recent while now when I've been there. I've seen signs that we were kind of distancing anyway. The love was kind of going up because we were both messing up. We were both fucking up. We were both losing each other's trust. And I do believe it. Like, you can't force. His thing was I didn't respect him enough. And I understand it's a big thing for men. But a woman as well can't really find that natural submission to a man if she's not being led, you know, given that space and security. which I didn't feel because I wouldn't. Even in my past relationship before my ex, like my other ex, I naturally was there. Like I didn't have to force respect. And when you force it, it's not natural. Then I think I misbehaved. I was fearful, like he wasn't giving me space. So now I came back from France. What happened was we drank, and I know he flirts here and there. And then I knew from what I did as well, where because I see now, I was like, okay, it should be okay for me. Petty behavior, him and I. So then in the situation, I didn't react. I let him do it because I was like, I don't want stress.
You let him flirt with other people in front of you?
Yeah, like he accepted. He did it in front of me, but he tried to hide it. Because it was a crowd. It was a house party. Like there's other people. But what he did was, I could see he was entertaining, like letting her light his cigarette, or looking at her intensely or stuff. But then he'd pretend nothing's happening. So I also pretended like I didn't see anything. Now, where it crossed the line was like, okay, that situation is fucked up anyway. I said to myself, I don't want heatedness because, we both have personal things going on as well. Now, where it went wrong was where, I want you to tell me how wrong it was, where his housemate, he sees the hole between us. And I understand he's trying to flirt with me, but, I'm just letting it be. I see what he's trying to do, but because my boyfriend is there, I have to respect him and not give him any signs back, but not be rude, reply him. So when everyone went home, he didn't want to talk to me. He was like, I just want to sleep, don't talk to me. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going through this where we both start arguing. So I went to his housemate's room and we had a cigarette. I had a cigarette. The door was open. The light was on. We both said bye to the people we invited. Bear in mind, he was drinking with us. So because he denied me affection and he just didn't want to talk to me, and he was like, don't touch me. He didn't want me to be in the same room as him because everyone else was gone under the influence of alcohol. So I said, look, to keep peace as well, and so we don't argue, I'm going to go to his housemate's room. I'm going to sit on the floor and we're going to have a chat. And even the chat was about him because he's asking me, why aren't you going to bed? So I had rolling my cigarette, whatever. And then he comes in, shouts my name, and he's angry under the influence. And now the housemate said what he saw, because I was also a bit drunk. He slapped my face with full force. He dragged my hair. A lot of my braids were missing actually the next day. He said he dragged me all the way into the room. He started hitting on me, using his leg on me. But then there's another housemate who came to stop it. So, yeah.
Wait. Just so I don't get... spam F1. I'm going to drop you and I want you to come back up. Just request again, all right?
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to drop you real quick.
No problem.
Spam F1 in my chat, bro, because spam F1, bro, because they be doing too much in here, bro. They be quick as hell to hit my live, and this should be OD. Yeah, spam F1 TikTok. It's nothing crazy in here before they try to do my live in again. It's TikTok, bro. You know how sensitive they are with the lives.
I can see someone said sometimes beating is justified.
No. So wait. All right. So based on what you just told me, right? What exactly is your question?
Do I forgive this? Do I give this person because it's my first time being physically abused. I've never been physically abused.
Lay off the words. Like try to replace the words with,
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot about that. I don't do this much.
Yeah, it's TikTok Live. So, but you're asking me if you should forgive what this person has done? Oh, shut up. Man, I'm with yourself.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're asking
my question is, do I forgive this person and do I walk away from this person? Because his response is that at first it shocked me because I think he's just traumatized. He was in the military as well. So like, I think he's just traumatized. See, I understand too much. And my question is now, it's hard because even the next day he sat down and he held his head and he was sad. But then he then added saying, just forget about it. It's in the past. He wanted to cover it. So I was like, no, there's no remorse. And now that I'm back home, he's saying he wants my forgiveness and he wants to move on from it, that he wants to stop drinking.
So,
Yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, how old are you and how old is he?
So I'm 26 and he's 25, like he's going to be 26, like we're around the same age.
Let me ask something. How much do you value your time? Your time, mental health, and how much do you, those two things, right? Your time and mental health. How much do you value that?
A lot, but my actions don't show. I think I have a lot of work to do.
So if you say, so you don't value it. Because whatever I value, whatever my self-esteem is going to reflect on what I do and what I accept, right?
Yeah.
So if you could say the reason why you're even still in this situation, right? I don't know if you could agree, but it's because there's obviously a lower self-esteem, right? Obviously the situation, like you said, it's the A word, right? It's not good. It's back and forth, right? You understand that you have to do everything in your power to get away from that so that you don't have to say that anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the answer to your question is going to be quite obvious. You have to walk away. But again, it's how seriously are you going to take yourself, though? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be. You know it, and I know it. We have social media. We have all these resources to know and to see situations that are like this. If you don't make a big move to completely cut off all access and contact, you will stay there.
That's my fear.
You and I both know that. Let's not act like we don't know this already, right? Yeah. It's not just you. Anybody else who's ever been in a situation. The more you talk, the more you go back and forth, the more there's any type of conversation, right? There's any type of access. It's the more it will go on. So the only real way you end this type of thing is if you actually go cold turkey, right?
Okay.
And it's not, again, you also got to, in my very honest opinion, with what you just told me that he did, that should be unforgivable.
Okay.
Think about it. If that's not unforgivable to you, right? Mm-hmm. What else could he possibly do? What is he gonna do to you when things go left again? To where it can't, think about it. If a child is being horrible, he's being a bad kid, but he knows there's no consequences at all. When he goes home, mom is just gonna give him a tap on the hand. Mom is gonna forgive him. He's gonna go back to school and do it and be a horrible, right? Because there's no real consequence. So when it comes to people that are like that, especially guys that are like that, that's what they're looking for. That's the only way that they can operate. They have to operate with people who are willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? That are willing to say, you know what? Even though you're this horrible person, I'm gonna stay because I really like you, or I'm gonna stay because we spent this amount of time together. That's what they're looking for. If you're not like that, then there's nothing for them to talk about.
All right. Okay.
So you just gotta not be that person.
Yeah. I'm so traumatized. It's because it's never happened. But the clear answer is exactly what you said, I suppose. Right. Okay.
Hey man, lock in, man. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't even do that. Of course. Let me see. Yeah. It's still never been a question, but when you're in that situation, a lot of people, they consider it. This guy's been playing with his dog. I've been watching him play with his dog for a minute. Look, I don't know if y'all can see him. Man. People out here stressed out. He over here on a random rooftop, playing with his dog, playing fetch. Word up. He said, I don't got time for this shit. You feel me? He doing his thing right now. Why is he on the roof? Because come on, man. He doing his thing. He minding his business. He not bothering nobody, him and his dog. Let's see. What's the word?
Hi, can you hear me?
I get you.
Okay, so, huh?
I was saying appreciate the gift, but go ahead.
So I'm 20 and I've been,
How old are you?
I'm 20, I'm turning 20.
21 plus, man. 21 plus for the live, man. 21 plus for the live. But I mean, y'all should all hear this by now. Y'all should all know that's a live rule. I mean, I say it every day. What's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so I have a quick question. I'm not on camera because I'm driving. So this guy who I don't talk to anymore, right? We had like a long situation, blah, blah, blah. I blocked him, so you'll be proud of me.
How old are you and how old is the guy?
The guy is 33 and I'm 33.
33. Okay, we're on. All right.
Right? So we had this long, like, stupid situationship. I don't even want to tell you because you'd be mad. But anyway, I got up my strength and I stopped talking to him like a year ago. So I blocked him on everything except social media because I just was like, whatever. So now I'm back on social media, right? He messaged me like a month ago and I didn't respond. Now he keeps watching all my stories and now all his friends are watching all my stories. And I'm just like, what's up? Like, why are you? I'm not going to respond, but like, why is he still watching me? He's clearly with somebody else.
Why is that your concern?
True. Because I'm still like on it a little bit.
You still what?
I'm still like obviously have feelings for him. Like I know I deserve better and I don't want him, but I'm just like, why are you watching me?
Okay, well, if you know the reason why you're considering or even thinking about this, it's because you still have feelings for somebody that's obviously not good for you. Then your aim should be, how do I get to the point where this isn't? I'm not thinking about story views and who's watching me, right? That should be your aim. Do you have this person blocked on all social media?
Everything except my Instagram, because at the time when I stopped talking to him, I wasn't like my Instagram was deactivated.
You're not serious. You're not serious.
Oh, I'm not serious?
You're not serious. Yeah, you're
I'm
not
serious. Oh,
you're
no.
Not serious. No. That gives that. Come on, that gives actually. If I'm being very honest with you, that gives 18.
Ooh.
I'm not lying.
But I wasn't doing it like when it happened though. I really wasn't on Instagram.
I understand that. Look, I understand that. But look, peep game though. Once you see it though, because you weren't on Instagram, that's fine. But once I'm more of a person that once you see it with your own eyes, what did you do? Did you move to protect yourself? Or were you sitting up there wondering about the wrong things that won't matter because you will never be with that person anymore? That's kind of that's what you need to see. If you know, let me ask you something. Do you plan on being with that person ever again?
Hell no. I never want to talk to him ever again.
Okay, you never want to talk to him. So you have no plans at all, right? At this point in time, what is story views going to do for you? Because time's going to keep pushing. It's going to, the world doesn't stop for how you feel right now, right? If time's going to keep going anyways, what does a story view and who's watching you? At that point, you block everybody.
True. Okay, so I'm gonna block him. I mean, I knew this. I just needed to I needed some confirmation. I'm not talking.
The reason why I said the 18 thing because I was dead asked about that too. With people that are much younger, early 8, 19, 20, they're worried about the wrong shit. Story views, how and on and off, and when is he gonna contact me? And what do I do when he contacts?
Well, I wasn't giving all that. I know, but
I'm just telling you that's still along them lines. It's always gonna be along the lines. Yeah. So you don't want nothing to do with that type of mentality at all?
Nah, I'm over it. Yeah.
Simple. Hey, I appreciate you hopping on. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. It's gonna come a point where we gotta graduate from that phase completely. I'm not gonna lie, she's DMing him the next hour. Yo, what's the word, man? What's good? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Yes, so I just needed some advice. I've been talking to this guy, and he's been following me around. Every time I stop talking to him.
How old are you and how old is the guy?
I'm 21, and he's 25.
You're 21 and he's 25.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so I'm so we would stop talking, but he would be everywhere that I am when I leave. So if I got work or school, he would people would tell me he's there when I leave. leave. Like he don't want to be there when I'm there. Like it's so weird. Like I'm trying to get rid of him. And basically I'm asking like, how do you get rid? Do I get another guy, or do I get like I don't know? Cause the police said there's not enough evidence because I don't even see him, but you know he's there when I'm not there.
Well, I would say obviously gather the evidence. That's the first step, right? Because you're saying that he's obviously being weird. He's stalking you, right? Gather as much evidence as you can and report that. I think that's the best thing to do in that situation. What would the other guy do?
They think I'm joking. I'm so serious, and I'm 21.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what would the other guy do though?
The other guy?
Yeah, you said, should I get another guy? What would he do?
I'm not sure. Basically, like scare him away. I'm not sure.
You need to, like I said, in a situation like that, obviously get protection. That's one. You know what I mean? You got to get personal protection because people are weird, right? You never know. So get that personal protection. Let your family know. I know. Let the people around you, your actual friends, family, let them know what's going on. And just take the safety precaution. But within the meantime,
it's not enough. See, that's the thing. I've been trying, and it's not enough like proof. So when I'm leaving out, I have suspicions that he been in my building, in my apartment, and I see little things I notice, like a box of cereal open, or like clothes misplaced, or like something wrong with my makeup, and I'm like, I get a camera. I got a camera, everything. Pepper spray not gonna work, y'all. Yes. Like I see hair placed here and stuff. Like it's like to the point I'm thinking I'm crazy. So I called the police. They said you have no signs of a break-in. I put a camera inside my apartment, and the camera, it's a clip missing. So I think he broke in and deleted the clip that he came in. I have a Blink camera, and it's been recording for like every day, all night, all day, and then it will be missing like 2-hour clips. He deleted it, but I'm like, how did he delete it? Because I got the password.
How does he keep getting into your apartment? If that's the case, how does he keep doing it?
If I had an idea, he wouldn't be able to get in no more. So I'm thinking I'm getting like safety locks and like bars put on the door and stuff. But they said, I called the cops. They said no evidence of a break-in. They can't do nothing. So I just put in report. They said if I see something else, like call again.
Yeah, change the locks. Get an extra camera or extra couple cameras. Put them around your place a little bit to make sure because again, you got to take as much. I honestly think in a situation like that, if you can get out of there, move. If I'm being honest,
I don't think I can. I think I gotta move, honestly.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking to myself. Like, I don't know if you have family nearby, friends nearby. I would get the hell out. If I'm feeling like that, respectfully, I'm getting the hell up on out of there. I'm not feeling
right.
You know what I mean? That's just how that has to be. I don't even think there's a way around.
Yeah, I got a door motion. It's armed, so it detects anything that move by or anything. It be clips deleted from my cloud. It saves every piece of footage or motion is deleted out the history of the recordings.
Yeah.
Sad.
No, but definitely maneuver out of that place. But for the time being, obviously, get extra security in terms of the cameras, the locks, change the locks, extra locks. Do what you got to do until you can.
I'm thinking about just moving.
Then that's the go-to. That's the first thing.
Yeah, but like, can a nigga scare me out my city? That's crazy.
What? What did you just say?
I said, can a guy like scare me out my city? That's crazy.
Yes. What? What? What you gonna do? Fight him?
I can't fight nobody that's not there.
Okay, so what are you talking about? So what? Yes. What?
Facts.
Hey, bro. Listen, man. I appreciate you upping on. All right.
Thank you.
Yo, what's the word, man?
Hello.
What's going on?
So I started watching. Save. Okay. Hey y'all.
What's good? What's good?
So I started watching like your lives a few months ago, and they have really helped me just like get over an ex. So I love your lives, and I see you helping a lot of girls. So I just wanted to say hey.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate the support for sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
The camera
appreciate you helping
on
out,
because
man. That's real though. That's real. I like all types of support, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, y'all funny as hell in my life, bro. Like, what really be wrong with y'all though? Like, I can't. I mean, what? Who's next? Who got a question for me, man? If you about to slide in her DMs, I would, bro. Y'all got. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all gotta lock in, man. Kayb was just with it, bro. Come on, man. Like, see, like, you see why I can't. What? Be for real, man. Lock in. I don't know what they talking about. Who got a question for me, man? Who want to come up? Who got a situation? We got to maneuver. Kayb locked in. I'm locked in. They the ones that not locked in here. Say anything. Nah, y'all just be trolling me, man. Y'all definitely City Boy Summer. You say Izzy? Izzy, I'm retired, man. I'm not in the game no more, man. I'm done up, Izzy. I ain't gonna lie. Kayb, come on. Yeah, I thought y'all dropped that name. I really thought y'all dropped that name. Y'all still in here talking about some Kayb? Kayb on the sub though. He doing the exact movements. What? It's crazy, man. That is good. That is good to show how some of y'all look at me here, man. That's fucked up. That y'all think I'm still participating in them activities. If someone hop on, shit. If they don't want to, it's cool. Ain't nothing to it. There's 1,000 people in here. All of a sudden, nobody got a relationship problem for me, man. It's 1K plus people in here, man. Izzy, what you got for me, gang? I know Izzy got something for me in here today. You know, everybody. But it's only 6:30. Where's all the man? I wish guys would join. Any guys want to join the live? Any guys got something for me in the live, man? That's what I want. Or couples. People so mean and shit. Either scared. People are scared. How do y'all be more scared of a chat that y'all will never see in real life, but then be sitting up laid up with the actual devil? I will never understand that. How do y'all be more scared of people that y'all will never see in real life, but be laid up with the devil? I don't get it. How? These people, you will never see them in real life. But y'all be laid up with Ray Ray. What the fuck? Hey, bro. Yo, bro. Nah, that's what I'm saying. It's about to be, but Izzy, look, it's about to be summertime. They could play around with their time if they want to. Like I said yesterday, it's still a lot of people who's still in the talking phase right now. That's what I want to know. Who's still in the talking phase right now? And it's May. That's what I want to know, huh? Summer about to be around the corner. You still in the talking phase? Nah, come on, don't be shy now. Since y'all want me to get specific, me and y'all not request. I'm in a vacation phase. I know you. Hey, you always outside doing more. Niggas be fake scary, man. If you shacking up, join. Oh, okay. They're not ready for that.
Can you hear me?
Real quick. They're not ready for that conversation. Some of them still shacked up with their boyfriend right now. Playing husband, play wife. Right now, watch. Who's good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, I'm driving, but hi KB.
Y'all gotta stop, man.
I can't say that. Okay, I'll get there.
Y'all gotta lock in, bro. Come on, Kedra, man. Y'all trying to get a lot popped early. If you a baby mama, join. Yo, come on, yo. Come on. Some of them I got, listen, man. You gotta be specific. If you a baby mama, you still fucking with your baby daddy, press request. Hey, look, let's get specific with it, right? If you're a baby mama, you still fucking with your baby daddy, go on ahead and join the live. Huh? Now, why you commenting? What's good, now? What's going on? I ain't coming back. Nah, come on back. Don't. Come on now. Don't dodge me now, man. I don't fuck with my baby daddy at all. Not a single. Let me see. Damn, people really scared. I don't know why though. It couldn't be me. What's good, yo?
Okay, so I'm 32, and I decided that I wanted to start dating again. I know how you feel about dating apps. I did get on one.
Right.
I met someone, and everything was going good. So here's where the problem went. He was very open-minded, and he wanted to take me to Korean, which is one of my favorite spots. I didn't make that a choice. He just asked me what my favorite foods was. I said Korean. He was like, I've never had it before. Let's try it. Now, 24 hours before the date, he was like, oh, can we switch the date to somewhere else? Because I didn't know that it was $35 a person. And I gave him all the information.
Wait. How long before the date?
About 24 hours, maybe a little less.
24 hours. You wanted to switch the location because he didn't know it was $35 per person?
Right. So I was kind of looking like, okay, when you asked me my interest and I told you, I also gave the playing field of I don't care where we go.
Wait, but my question is, why are you on dating apps? I know why. You know what that tells me? He's on dating apps looking for somebody that's easy and that's going to go for shit. Because think about it. Why the hell is you on a dating app and you can't even pay $60 for a date? Why are you even with anybody if you can't pay $60 for one date? That's cheap.
Yeah, that is pretty cheap. He basically was chopping it up, saying like, I don't want to spend over at the Korean place. You're probably gonna spend about $70, $80.
Yeah, $70.
Which, but still, I get you. So he was like, I don't want to spend all this money, and then like we don't end up liking each other, or like the vibes ain't vibing. He's more like, can we tone it down to maybe something else? But my thing was, he was so excited to like try something new, and he got me like excited from Sunday.
I mean, hold up, but it also means he's been doing it a lot though, because after a while, you pay for 1, 2, 3 dates, and that shit don't go well. Now it's like, fuck it, I gotta try to see if I can finesse this shit. Y'all know how that shit go. You go on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates, 6 dates, and then you done Jones. You realize something not right. Now I gotta lower it down a little bit. So it's one of them things too. Go ahead.
He chopped it down from the barbecue place to, he first said Buffalo Wild Wings. I told him I don't like that place. So then it went from Buffalo Wild Wings to Tropical Smoothie, a smoothie place.
Okay, and wait. So if you also, how old is he?
31. I'm 32. He's 31.
32.
Look. I'm confused.
So 30. So he's in his 30s and he can't go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, no, I didn't want to. So he asked me, was I okay with Buffalo Wild Wings? I told him I'm not a fan of that place. So let's pick something else. So then his next option was, okay, let's just go get a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. And I'm like, dang, he done took me from.
But hold on. But even Buffalo Wild Wings within itself, nigga, shit. That's
my friend. Yeah, my friend said the same thing.
yeah. That's still you still gonna pay a good, at least a good $40-$50 at least.
Right.
So what was his point?
Yeah, I don't know. So I figured he was nervous. He ended up telling me a story about how some girl he did take out. They went for drinks after, which that wasn't his intent, but he spent money on her for her to come back and be like, yeah, like this ain't gonna do it. So he was just like, I spent all this money and the girl didn't even like want to keep talking to me or like build something. So I don't know if it's nervous. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
So he said that to you?
Yes, because I ended up FaceTiming him because I was like, what's going on? Like, we went from Korean to now we going to tropical. Like, everything was going great.
Hold on. Now, my problem is
okay, let me know, Kayb.
Why did you keep talking, yo? Did you keep talking after that?
I gave him grace and Kayb, all right, you gonna get me. All right. I gave him grace and I did meet up with him for Korean, not for Korean, but for the smoothie place. And that was actually today.
After he told you that the reason he doesn't want to take you out anywhere that's a little, I wouldn't even say pricey, that's still cheap again.
Yeah.
It's because he went out with the girl before, which was already my assumption, right, guys? That was already my assumption. He went out with a girl before and she ended up dubbing him after the date. So now he feels as though he want. So let me know how the date went. Yeah.
The date went good. Like, I mean, we just got smoothies. We sat down and we talked. Is he my ideal person? Probably not. And I think he knows that. So now I'm in limbo. I don't know why. This is where I have a problem with, like, I guess I'm scared to cut him off because he already told me one girl cut him off. But I'm like, well, I did get me KB. Okay.
Let me ask you something. If do you think that
I did tell y'all.
Do you think a guy would sit there and say, "Well, she's not mine"? Do you think it would be the same way if roles reversed? Do you think they would care at that point? If we're just meeting each other, this is my ideal type.
That is.
Do you think we're gonna think the same way?
No, not at all. But okay, hold on. So back to the date thingy. When I meet somebody, I don't expect it to be a Korean date. Like, I would expect it to be like a walk in the park or maybe like a coffee meetup. I was expecting that off rip. So when he jumped up and said Korean, I'm like, oh, like, okay.
Yeah, it's his idea. But that's why, and even the guys in this live will tell you, that's why it wasn't even your idea to do it. It was his idea. What does that tell y'all? What does that tell y'all? He's trying to paint a picture off rip that he's somebody that he's not. And then when you actually went with it, it was crickets.
I did call him out about it. I was just like, do you understand like the level that you just put it to where now it's at here? Like, you just knocked out like.
But come on, he's 31. Come on, he's grown, bro. It's not even like this nigga is 18.
All right, I'm gonna cut him off.
Come on, he's in his 30s. You're giving that kind of benefit of the doubt and with somebody that's in their 30s already.
True.
That's
right.
It ain't like he's like, come on, like, 19, 20. No, he's grown.
Right.
Man. Come on, man.
Okay. Okay. I think, we're going to cut him off because, no. This is my first time dating.
You got to be firm. If you're out here on dating apps, you got to be firm. You can't be thinking like that on dating apps.
I'm actually going to get off of dating apps. This was my first time, like, interacting in a while. And, like, I'm making myself go out more, too. So I just downloaded the app, but I am still, like, getting out there now. But I think I'm going to just dead it because I don't really like him anyway. So.
Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all putting on.
Thank you. Bye.
I told y'all, but a lot of them dating apps, but I swear to God, majority of it are people that are hurt, people that are in relationships that want to take a break from their partner. It's people that aren't getting their way with their current partner, so they're only looking for something easy. That's what a lot of dating. That's really what's on the dating apps for the most part. I swear to God, if there was anything that if you search a bottom of the barrel dating, a dating app should pop up. No troll. I genuinely believe it. What's the word?
Okay, so I just started dating again, and I met this guy while I was cleaning my car out, and he asked for my number or whatever. So then we were talking for a few days. It was cool. And he was like, so when can I
How old is
see
the guy?
you?
Wait, hold on. How old is the guy and how old are you?
I'm 23. He's also 23.
Okay, and you say you met him where?
Okay, so I was with my mom, and we were cleaning out her car, like just like at the car wash.
Right.
And he came up to me and he was like, can I get your number? And I was like, sure, because I'm not like on dating apps and I'm not really like out much. So I don't like meet a whole bunch of people like organically. So I was like, okay, like sure, like I'll give it a try or whatever. And so we were talking for like a few days, and then he was like, yes, I was with my mom, which kind of was a red flag, because it's like, I'm with my mom, like.
Yeah. No, he's bold. I ain't gonna lie, he bold as hell.
Right, like that kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, okay, like maybe this man's like, maybe he's confident, chill, whatever. So he was like, when can I see you? And I was like, whenever you plan something. So he goes, okay, we can go to this place called Cidercade. And I said no, just because like literally the last weekend I had just went with my friends. And I was like, probably not that. Like I told him too, I was like, probably not that, because I had just went there. So I was like, maybe something else. And so I suggested this place that I found on TikTok or whatever. And gonna plan a date, and then the day would come, and then he would be like, so what you doing? And then finally I was just like, not with you, because clearly you're not talking about anything. So then I just blocked him. But my question is just like, why do guys waste your time like that? Like if you never had like the intent to like actually date me, what was even the point? Like, did he just think I was gonna be easy or what? Like,
I mean, like I said, it could be a million different reasons. I'm saying, I'll say this, bro. I wouldn't concern myself with people who aren't really applying pressure. If you gotta get what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't, because it's too much of that going on if you really think about it, right? People thinking they have options. People feeling like you never know what's really going on in somebody's life to where they feel as though let me be lackadaisical trying to pursue you. So I wouldn't necessarily too concern myself with who's not really applying real pressure. Sometimes they come, sometimes they go immediately, and that's just what it is. A lot of that happens though. I ain't gonna lie, it's really common.
I was just confused because like I was dressed nice, like I was like I looked good or whatever. So like usually like when I'm out in public, I don't want like bums to approach me.
It don't got nothing to do with your looks, with that, but it don't really, like I said, it's not really gonna boil down to your looks, because you already shot his shot. He came up to you, so it's not gonna be about how you were dressed. It's not gonna be about any of that. It's just who the person is. Who exactly is this person? How do they think? You find out how he thought by what went on, right? That's not ideally somebody that you would want to associate with. You want somebody that's a little bit more intentional, right?
Right.
It's your job to kind of weed it out at this point.
Okay, bet. He's already blocked. Like I haven't talked to him since then. I was just wondering, like that's just so weird to me.
Right,
like
it happen, bro. It's definitely gonna happen. It's as long as you don't take it personally. That's all that matters.
No, not taking it personally. I was just like thinking, like from a man's perspective, like why would you do that? But okay.
But y'all don't know that, bro. That's for my comments. So niggas be showing these shots at a lot. But come on, bro. It's kind of like if we go out to an event and we see a bunch of joints that's valid, niggas gonna shoot their shot at the joints. Then they gonna go home and figure out who they really want to talk to. And even then, they still might not talk. That's just what it is. So you can't really, as a woman, there's so many different factors. You can't concern yourself with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They start applying pressure. But anyway, I appreciate you hopping on.
Thank you.
All right, man. Where it at? Trial and error, literally. That's how I see it. Let's see. That's why I've been stopped taking that dating shit personally, bro. I swear to God, I've been stopped taking it personally. I don't take offense to shit no more. I just go with, If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Good luck to you. You know what I like to say? Good luck to you in your future endeavors. I love saying that shit. That's all it takes for someone to piss me. Good luck to you in your future endeavors. And I block him. I keep pushing. What you talking about? That's it and that's that. What's good?
Hey, so I'm 28
I just wanted to ask for a little bit of advice because I haven't been in a situation before, but I have two friends. One is a female, one is a male. The female friend I've known since elementary school. The male friend I've known since high school, and I introduced them while we were in high school. So, decade later, the female friend has had a crush on him since I introduced them, and nothing has ever transpired romantically. Me and the male friend for the last few years have been sleeping together casually, and I hadn't disclosed this to her. And so I decided to be truthful about it recently because she expressed wanting to also sleep with him. And now I'm in a weird position because I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to her since I told her because she said she needed time to think. So my question to you is, how do I go about the situation?
Slow down for us. Hold on. Right?
Oh, sorry.
We heard you perfectly fine, but I'm like, damn, that just all just hit me like a bus. I mean, we heard you. But hold on. Okay. So let me just break it down again. You and this person, y'all have been friends since elementary school. You and the guy specifically.
Yeah.
Right? Friends, to be specific. It's never been anything more than that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, who is it? He must be that nigga, right? Nah, so who is this nigga? He out here getting... All right, hold on. So you end up introducing him to another friend that you met in high school. And ever since then, within these past 10 years, she's expressed to you that she's interested in him. And I'm sure she's expressed that to him as well.
He has known about it, yes.
He's known about it, but he's just not interested.
Yes.
And he never did anything with her, as far as you know.
No. He's never done anything.
And she's been expressing it to you for the past 10 years. And every time she expressed it to you, what would you say?
I would just kind of smile and I'm like, oh yeah. And then she'll ask like, well, do you know what type of women he's into? Do you think he'd ever consider me? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, me and him, we rarely talk about his dating life. So I don't know what his interests are, but I'm like, I would kind of allude to the fact that I'm like, well, nothing has happened now. Maybe it won't happen.
But you lied to her face like that for 10 years?
Well, yeah, I just didn't want to hurt her feelings.
That gotta be that gotta be evil. Nah, that's for because as a friend, like I don't even think you would have been better off keeping it a buck, because she's liked the guy for 10 years. So the whole time she's thinking something that may occur. That gotta be that's way worse than you telling her straight up. That's way worse. I've never heard anything like that, honestly.
I just didn't know. It was just a weird situation. I like, she has always flirted with him and he's known that she's been interested, but he's never shown interest. So I just assumed by now that would have just, gone out the window by then, but it hasn't. So I just wasn't sure how to navigate it. And we've had a conversation in the past, me and him, because we did like each other at one point, but we just never pursued anything.
Or he never pursued you?
No, neither one of us did anything. He actually did ask me out, but I at the time did not. I declined it. But yeah, it's a really strange situation. So I've always been forefront about the fact that I did like him at some point when I was younger. But yeah, things just kind of happened recently with us just sleeping together casually. So I just told her about it.
And now she's not speaking to you?
Well, it's been a couple days. She said she needed time to process because she was surprised. She did say she wished that I would have told her when it happened, like when we first slept together. But I was like, it just never felt like a good moment to say anything to her.
So why does it feel like a good moment now?
Because when we spoke, she was like, well, I realized that maybe I won't get a relationship with this person, but she's like, maybe he'll be willing to sleep with me. And so I was like, okay.
That's
I'm like,
whoa. I draw the line there. You can have feelings, but you can't want to sleep with him now. Yeah, that's
Well,
all
no,
my
that wasn't even it. My concern was like, well, if she does go and, let him know that, hey, I just want to sleep with you, and he tells her before I tell her, I figured she might be more upset about the fact that he said it before I did. So I just.
This is some. I'm gonna be honest with you. And y'all know that's some. This is some enemy shit. I think. I genuinely believe, and I'm not joking when I say this either. I genuinely believe that this is probably one of the fakest situations. I mean, in terms of the behavior, one of the fakest situations I've heard in a very long time. I've been doing this for 6 years. I genuinely believe that I mean, if my advice to you would be, this is more of an accountability thing. You know what I mean? You got to kind of see where you went wrong. You got to kind of see where, you know what, man, I'm not. Let me leave this one, like leave her alone, if you will. I don't think you, because it's not real. It's not a real friendship. If I'm being honest, like it's not a real friendship. And no real friend would ever let their friend go out like that for 10 years. No freaking way. And the excuse definitely wouldn't be, I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. Because you and I both know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, this is way worse than you telling her straight up a long time ago.
Yeah, that's when she told me that she wished that I would have said something earlier. I was like, I do understand that. I don't know. Personally, I'm not good with like conflict or confrontation. So I was just scared to say anything. So it honestly wasn't out of any like, bad intentions. I just was scared.
You were scared to tell your friend the truth. But you weren't scared to be having them types of conversations with the guy in question because he knew all along what was going on. You were scared to tell the friend the truth, but you weren't scared to have these conversations with the guy who was actively.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation. Like, so I joined friend groups for my I joined the friend group, so it was like two different friend groups coming together. So we all were friends and we're all hanging out. As we got older, everyone's a little bit more distant now, but it was just I don't know. It was just a weird situation. And I honestly just didn't know how to navigate that.
Hey, I would say, like I said, my advice again would be, I think it's more of an accountability thing too. Just seeing ideally where you went wrong in a situation where he went wrong. And honestly, like I said, just leaving that girl alone. I don't think that you should try to pursue, continuing being friends with her. Because this is fake. Like, it's just not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you're saying your intentions were different, at the end of the day, you still did what you did. For 10 years. Not 2 months, not 3 months, 10 whole years. You know what I'm saying? That's lying to somebody's face for 10 years, literally. If any, like literally. Fear. That's how.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Like, like I said, we've been friends for so long. She's liked him for 10 years and I just ended up sleeping with him recently, so I know it's not the best look at all.
Hey, you said you just ended up sleeping with him recently after knowing that?
Yeah, like I said, we liked each other initially in high school, me and the male friend, and this was prior to me introducing them, but we never did anything like relationship wise. And then, she had the crush still after I introduced them up until this point. And then me and him had started to sleep together casually. And all of this was, recent.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that is recent. That is recent. That's even worse. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, definitely leave her alone. When it comes to him, what's your expectation with him now? Not a child sleeping together and stuff like that. What's your expectation with him?
We don't me and him have a mutual understanding. It's just been casual. There's nothing.
And you gonna continue that casual thing with him, knowing what's going on?
No, it's only happened, a handful of times, but other than that, we don't have any we don't sit here and go, oh yeah, let's
I understand that, but let's be honest. Be honest. But so you keep it about you gonna continue doing it with him though. Like you're not done ideally doing what you were doing with him a handful of times.
I can't definitively say that if I am or if I am not, but
why not? It's your it's your body. It's gonna be your choice. Why can't you definitively say that? Why?
Oh, Well, I'm just not sure if I want to continue or not. And this wasn't, I'm not saying this because I, just told her recently, but even then, like, it's already been like a while since we've done anything. So
knowing how it made your friend feel,
yeah.
knowing the distance that it's going to create between you and your friend, you're still open to doing stuff with the guy who essentially caused the gap.
Mm-hmm.
So you're openly telling me that you're not a real friend of her. Because you're saying that you're asking me what you should do with her, but you're still open to betraying her.
I didn't think of it that way, but I understand.
Yeah, nah. And I don't think she's remorseful for it at all. But that's that you know what that is though, y'all? That's what y'all been calling the male-centered shit that y'all been talking about on TikTok for however damn long. That's what that is. It's male. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. It's male-centered pick-me behavior.
I get what you're saying. I've seen everyone's comments and stuff, and like I completely understand. I promise it has nothing to do with like putting him at the forefront of like me being like a male-centered person. Like I've only ever been in one relationship. He's only like I don't have much experience with like dating or just like with men in general. So like that's why I'm like, all of this is just new.
No, that doesn't take away. That still doesn't take away from what it is. Because again, and the reason why I'm even saying this is because I asked you, would you still do it? And you're saying you would. You wouldn't. You're literally saying that you're still open to doing it. So that within itself tells you that's where the male-centered pick-me behavior comes in. Because even after it showed you seen how it made your friend feel, you weren't remorseful enough to say, damn, I would never do that again. You weren't remorseful to say, oh, hell no, I would never do that again. Fuck no. All right? Off rip, you're still open to doing it. So that's where you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Hey, man, I'm just, look at it from that perspective and make a decision that way. Because that, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate you helping on. Good God. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. If some shit like that happened to me, y'all know I'm not the type. I'm not the type to resort to violence. I don't like it at all. But if some shit like that happened to me, and I find out that my friend was lying to my face for 10 fucking years, it's up there. I'm taking it there. What? Hey, yo. And then to find out that you recently did that shit, you recently did it after all you know and all you've seen and all you've heard, all them conversations we done had, and you recently went ahead and did that? Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh no. See? yeah, nah. Nah. That's the ops. That's definitely the ops, man. That's, to me, how I see that, that's some deep-rooted envy and hatred. I'm the type of nigga I see, that's some deep-rooted envy and hatred towards your friend, though. Like something deep down, you've been looking at it like you just never really, because if I fuck with my friend, like you really my friend, you my peoples, for real, be locked in like that, I'm not looking at nobody you like, my nigga. What the fuck? I can't even look at somebody you like. That's how I feel. But some part of her just wanted to prove a point to herself. Shit. Let's see. Who we got coming up? They both liked him and they knew it. Shit. What's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's the word, man?
Okay. So I've been talking to this guy for 2 months, and it started off pretty good, I would say. Like, yeah, it started off pretty good.
How old are you and how old is the guy?
Oh, I'm 21, he's 20.
21 is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said how long you been talking to him?
2 months.
2 months, okay.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
And so we did become exclusive, which I didn't care because the vibes was right. I don't think there's a time limit on that type of stuff. But yeah, so we became exclusive, and we do live not far from each, literally only an hour and a half away from each other. So it's not too far, but we can't easily see each other.
Why not?
We can't see each other often. That's what I meant to say. Cause the distance.
Why not? An hour is not. That ain't that.
Well, it's not. But we'll probably only see each other once a month.
Once a month? What, bro? Yo, Jalen, don't get on this live and get me mad, bro.
What are you talking?
Don't get on this live and piss me off, right?
What?
Don't get on this live and make me tight, right? You just told me that you've been talking to the guy for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
You've been talking.
I didn't even get to the problem yet.
Oh, nah, but even that within itself is a problem. We get to the problem. We're not. But I'm just saying that right there is a problem too, though. Just so you know, you're telling me that the person lives an hour away, which that's perfect distance to me. That's not even long distance at all. That's perfect. You really don't want someone that lives 20 minutes in. You want someone that's a nice little hour away. You're saying that you're only going to see him once a month. Oh, yeah, no. But
okay, well, hold on. Let me explain. So I'm in college right now, and he lives in a city that's really close by.
Yeah.
So we have been seeing each, we saw each other maybe 5 times out of the whole time we've been talking to each other. So we've been seeing each other, but I just live in a different city.
But where did the one time a month, if it's only been 2 months, if you already seen him 5 times and it's been 2 months, where did the one time a month come from? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you that?
No, we agreed.
Oh. All right, go ahead, continue. Let me
okay, yeah, I didn't even get to the root of the problem. Okay.
Get to
anyway, I'm not lying. What am I lying about? I'm being dead ass.
Yeah,
okay, anyways.
Agreed to the 1 month after she's already seen him 5 times.
Okay. Anyways. So, yeah. So the last time we saw each other was maybe 2 weeks ago. And that was, the vibe was there. We vibe in person. But I feel recently I've started to notice, I feel we have some sort of disconnect over the phone.
I mean, it's disconnect in real life too, because he somehow got you to agree with seeing each other once a month after you already seen me 5 times. Now, and so have y'all been physical? Have y'all done anything at this point? It's been a couple months. Have y'all done anything?
No, only, we smooch, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead, continue.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I feel there's been sort of a disconnect that we have with each other over the phone. He's more so the chill, more so reserved, laid back type of guy, which I don't have a problem with. And I'm more so I usually initiate the conversation. I would say, I guess I'm the yapper between the two of us. And we do talk every day. On the phone, we talk every day. But I guess it's just been starting to get to me it'll just be really quiet when we're on the phone.
He's nonchalant?
Yeah, he is. He is.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, he is.
Is he's an avoidant attachment?
I think so. I feel there's been times I've tried to even just start conversation. I'll playfully be do you like me?
Oh, no, you're not playing. You're dead ass.
I am being serious.
No, you're dead serious. But the reason why you're asking that is because you know he doesn't. You know he doesn't.
I don't doubt that he doesn't like me. It's just he just likes to be on the phone, and he can be in silence. And I've asked him about it.
But
I'm like,
Jalen, let me tell you what, you're trying to chalk it up as I'm the yapper and he's not, just to make yourself feel a little better about a situation where you like the guy more than he likes you, right? You're trying to chalk it up to make it make sense. You're chalking it up as I'm a yapper, he's not, right? He's more laid back. But the reality is, you like the guy more than the guy likes you. And that just doesn't work.
okay.
Also, that question within itself is going to make it worse, by the way. Just so you know. Do you even like me? He doesn't. How you going to like, come on. No, he doesn't. And let's just, let's be real.
Okay.
So what are we going to do about that information, Jalen? What's the next step, if you will?
I mean, I planned on bringing it to his attention, saying how, like, I feel like he doesn't say much on the phone. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to force him to talk to
You're going to
me.
bring to his attention, Jalen. It's communication. If I want to talk to you, Jalen, guess what I'm going to do? If I'm interested in you, guess what I'm going to do, Jalen?
Talk on the phone with me.
I'm going to show you that. Do you think you have to sit up here and argue about simple communication, Jalen?
No.
It doesn't make you look crazy or make you feel crazy when you have to talk about something that's supposed to be the bare minimum, something that's supposed to be natural.
Yeah.
So, Jalen.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you again, what are we going to do now?
I mean, I don't want to, like, ghost him. Like, I wouldn't want to be ghosted.
Jalen, I'm going to ask you again. What's the next option in this situation?
Leave him alone.
How would you go about doing that, Jalen?
I was going to tell him how I feel. Let him say his final thoughts and just let that be that.
Jalen, break up. Okay? Instead of you, for some odd reason, it's like you want. For some odd reason, it's like you want seeing what's going on and say, oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? You want to give him the platform to tell you straight up, as if his actions and as if you haven't already had this conversation with him before. Come on, man. 2 months in, yo, Jalen, come on, lock in. Lock in. All right, just see what it is, see it as it is, and maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Break up and keep it pushing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jalen, man. All right.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's not gonna happen. She's gonna. This is gonna be a rude awakening for Jalen. Jillian doesn't sound like she wants to accept the idea that he may not like her. Let's see. I told y'all, for some women, the guy got to get rid of her. And the other woman, she's gonna know what it is and maneuver before that happens. What's good? What's the word, yo? The fuck? I hate when they do that. When they join, even if it's an accident, say hi, like, what's good, like, my bad, you just looking at me and shit. I hate when that happens. Hi, my bad, what's good? How's your day? No? What's the word, man?
Okay, hey Kayb. So basically, I was on here a while back, and I had told you about how I met the guy at the club. Y'all judge me for that. He's 35, I'm 25.
Wait. Well, what about the other person that you were talking to before when you was on here?
Huh?
The other person you was talking to before when you was on here. Wait, was that?
No, it's the same person.
It's the same person? Yeah. Did you end up doing? Well, I know you weren't trying to take my advice. I remember. Wait. What ended up happening? First, give us a run back. as to what.
Nothing happened, actually. It was like, basically, I met him at the club. He said he was going to take me on a date. And then, I didn't hear from him. But then I heard from him. We went on the date. We started dating. Everything's been good.
And again, how old are you?
I'm 25. He's 35. He's 10 years older than me.
10 years. Okay. So what ended up happening?
So, Basically, I told you that I wasn't like dating intentionally. You told me to leave him alone and not waste his time. You called me a time waster. So like, yeah, things have been going good. Like at first it was like really fun and entertaining, but like lately it hasn't been as fun or as entertaining. Like I'm low-key kind of bored. And so like, I know I should end things with him, but I feel bad because he hasn't done anything wrong.
You know, I wonder if y'all be thinking I'd be wrong in a lot of these types of situations, though. I don't know. What do you, all right, what I mean.
It's like, I feel really...
Let me sum this up. You don't want to leave the person that you even openly admitted to, it's a waste of time because you're not dating him intentionally.
Well, I did tell him that like, I wasn't dating intentionally, so he knows.
Okay, so he knows this already. So he knows you're already not dating him intentionally.
Yeah, I did tell him. I didn't want to waste his time without him knowing.
So wouldn't it be easier now that he already understands that that's what it was from the beginning for you to walk away since you already let it? How could that hurt his feelings ideally?
It's because like I feel like I've tried, like I kind of tried a couple of times.
You tried. As somebody that's in my life, I want y'all to also listen. Put this into perspective. She's in my live almost every week in the comments. So this obviously can't be somebody that doesn't know how to maneuver. This is somebody that knows how to maneuver and is actively choosing not to. So just
I think I'm gonna do it today.
I want y'all to just keep that in mind. This isn't somebody that's like, oh, she's new to Kayb. No. This is somebody that hears it almost every week.
Yeah, I just wanted you to tell me that I should, because I feel I'm gonna do it today.
And you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you, would you?
Yeah, like I'm trying to make better decisions. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna come on here and like do better.
I just know if a man were to do that to you, you'd be like, oh, men are horrible. I hate men. If a man were to do that to you.
Yeah.
They're awful creatures. You would say that. You would definitely say that. But now that you feel like you're the one that's doing it to somebody else, I might not.
I'm trying my best to leave. Someone said I'm gonna stay.
You're trying your best to leave? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not the one that wants to be in a situation? Are you sure it's not the opposite way around? You're trying to leave somebody that you already weren't dating intentionally?
Because it was his birthday last week, so I didn't want to do that.
Don't worry, she gonna meet her match. Oh, trust and believe. Best be fucking leave. Whether you're a man or a woman, I always tell y'all this, bro. We can sit up here and play with people all we want to. Niggas gonna meet their match. I tell people this every time. Whether you're a man or a woman, take it from me. I've done met my match a couple of early on. You feel me? You can sit up here and think you this, that, and the third playing with motherfuckers, but I promise you somebody's gonna get up with you. Best believe that. Best believe that. Hey, noob, you already know what to do, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Okay.
All right, man. Ain't none of us above that shit. I promise y'all that right now. Even the niggas that's going around saying I'm playing her. Hey, it's the same shit. It's the same shit with them. You think every woman's gonna go for that? Realistically, no. That's not how it works, man. Why are you so mean? How am I the mean one when she's the one that's doing it to him? Yo, block her for even saying that dumbass shit in my life. Why are you so mean in this situation? What? How am I the mean one? Yo, block her. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, nah, Lex in the wrong live. Yeah, nah, I'm not a pandering ass nigga, Lex. I'm not one of them. Trust me. You're definitely in the wrong live, Lex. What's good?
Hello.
What's the word?
Hey, KB. My name is Gabby. I'm 22 with 8 kids.
Wait, why am I here?
Huh?
Mute yourself and then I'll mute yourself.
Oh.
I'll mute yourself now.
All right, you can hear me better now?
Am I still hearing myself? All right, get off that like you gotta go text somebody and come back.
Okay.
Cause I'm here a lot. Wait, get off that. Really get off. There we go. And come back. She gotta be playing. You know, she gotta be trolling me. Since y'all jacking this a joke, I'm gonna let her go. 22 with 8 kids. You gotta be out here trolling, but why though? You could have made it a better troll though. Let's see. Is she here or she? Can you hear me? Nope. That shit just went out. Impossible? What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, period. Hey. Okay,
What's
so,
good?
oh my God, it's loud as fuck. Okay, so boom, I'm gonna try and make this quick. So basically, long story short, it's this nigga I've been following on Instagram. We have mutual friends or whatever, right? So we like.
How old are you and how old is the guy?
I'm 22. He's 21, about to be 22 in like a week. So, whatever. So basically, long story short, we always had. I'm in college, by the way. We always had mutual friends of like the college. He goes like to the neighboring college or whatever. We always had mutual friends of like the same friend group. So I always knew of him, but we never talked since like my freshman year. Long story short. One time I hit him up on Instagram. I was drunk one night. He was looking good. I'm like, oh, you look good type thing. He's like, oh.
You hit him up first.
I did. But he was fucking with it. Right. So he's like, oh, I've been trying to get at you. Let me take you out to dinner. Very respectful. Dinner was good. Okay, boom. What I didn't know is apparently he's in the military. And the military's paying for his school. So I'm like, I didn't know until we went on the date, talked to each other. We went to a date, and then we also linked up at like this little kickback or whatever, boom, boom, boom. So he was going back to the military base over the weekend, and he was like, basically he communicated about his situation. He was like, yeah, I really only be in the area like during the military breaks, but for majority of the time I'm on base. The base, I'm not gonna say where it is, but it's far. Like I have to fly there type. So I'm like, damn. So already I'm contemplating talking to him because he's me, like, you know, I'm African, he's African. Like we are very similar. Like he seems like the perfect package, but long distance, that's like whatever. So then I'm just like I'm already skeptical about moving forward with this, but I move forward with it anyways. And it was only the distance that was frying me, but I'm like, let me see where this goes. So he left to the airport one of the weekends or whatever, and he asked me to come to meet his father. Mind you, we only been talking for like a week. Asked me to come meet his father. So I'm like, okay, cool. Met his father, right. Military, yo, walk with me. So he invites me to meet his father. Met his father, okay, cool. We're talking, he's just moving really fast. Like, I could tell he likes me way more than I like him. But I'm also like, my friends are like, maybe he just likes you, sis. Like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, like, let me let it rock. He invites me to go on base with him and then gets me a flight. So I'm like, okay, vibes were immaculate. I can't lie. Like, gets me a flight, whatever, boom. I go out there. He doesn't really eat. So I'm like damn near starving. That's right. I'm getting there. I'm damn near like starving the entire time I'm there, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to the point. The red flags is, I feel like, is this nigga only talking to me so he could get married and get a check from the military?
I mean, I would have told you that from the beginning.
Are you sure?
I mean, because you know, Pete, especially the younger ones, right? That's kind of where they're at. But Pete, I would have told you that from the very, very, very beginning.
But I don't know how the military works. So even initially, even initially, and then also, even though like I shot my shot at him, yes, he DM'd me a couple times before and I just never opened it type. So because he's been trying to like get at me and I just never was like pressing it or whatever, I never thought that, you know, it was like that type. So I'm just concerned. This is where I'm at. I don't want to ruin a good thing because we have a lot in common. He's really cool. He's really cute. I don't want to ruin a good thing because I'm overthinking, but I also don't want to be dumb.
No, but also, we got to put a couple more factors into it. It is long distance. And ideally, you're not gonna. None of y'all are gonna be. If he doesn't even have it in him to pay for some food, even if he's not eating, right, to get you some food on some shit to where you're not starving on the base with him, right? I don't think he's gonna be booking flights consistently to where y'all could actually upkeep that relationship. So that's just me speaking. Like, this is just reality. You're not gonna be going back and forth from where you at to there unless you're paying for it.
right? You're paying for it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If he can't even get you some food, like, all right, I'm not hungry, but I'm a let's Uber eat you some shit, or like, let me go get some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that you gotta just look at it from a realistic.
And also, might I add, he put my name as a beneficiary on his life insurance policy. We've been talking for a month. I kid you not. Wallahi. I know, like.
Yeah, you definitely got to maneuver from.
Wait, I'm looking at these comments. Damn, y'all. Okay.
Nah. But y'all got to think about it too, though. Think about it.
Nah, the comments are frying me.
Think about it from his perspective, though. She hit him up, though, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she hit him up on something.
He was trying to. I feel like
I understand that part, though, people. I'm talking about the most recent time. Mm-hmm. So if there was ever a perfect target, it would have to be somebody that wants you, though, right? For him to get on that type of time with. Oh, you want me back? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Nah. You gotta lock in, man. Like, I feel like you see the trap. You know,
but that's okay. That's another thing. I see the comments. This is another thing. He is Muslim, and anybody who's Muslim on this live, you know how Muslim niggas get. So
yeah, but here's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's really sad if you're gonna let this nigga put the cheese on a trap and you're gonna walk right into it anyways. Like, you're watching him do it. Like, it ain't like it's nothing new to you. Like, you're watching him put the cheese on a trap and you're walking right into it.
Okay, I've been thinking this, but I'm also like, I have a tendency to self-sabotage when it comes to relationships because I overthink and stuff.
What could you be self-sabotaging? Look at what you just told me you did, bro.
True.
Come on, bro. Be for real, P. Come on, lock in.
True.
Hey, man, it's either you wanna be the perfect target or you wanna realize what's going on and maneuver and let him go try that with somebody else. It's up to you.
True. I don't know. Some of the comments fucking with him though.
Huh?
Anyways, thanks for the advice. Appreciate it. We'll take this into account.
All right, P. Appreciate you dropping on, bro.
Thank you.
P finna be on her next flight down to that base, man, to go starve some more. P said, I'm trying to lose some weight before the summer. So I'm finna be right down there at that base. Yeah. P finna get in shape. By the time June come around, P weight's gonna be snatched by June. P said, I don't even need the gym. I need that nigga. How you gonna fly somebody out to the crib and starve the person? Sorry, hold up. I've never heard of no shit like that, bro. You gonna starve the joint you with, bro? Come on. Nah, that's wickedness. That is wickedness, I ain't gonna lie. Spending the money on the flight. Nah, word up, though. Alright, let's see.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, man?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I can't really hear you. You got your headphones in?
Are you hearing me?
A little bit, but I'm asking if you got headphones in.
Yes, because my speaker is bad.
All right, that's all good. All right. We will go with it. What's going on? Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Type shit. Once you done disappeared on us. What's good, man?
Hello.
What's up? What you want?
So it's my first time being on live and stuff in front of people, but I'm 23 and I'm dealing with this dude who's 20, but at the time when I met him, I was 22 and he was 19. So I was already dealing with some stuff beforehand, and I had ended up meeting him, and so me and him was like talking for like a month or so, and so I ended up giving him a chance because, not gonna lie, he was chasing me and stuff, and you know, and all that good stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a chance. So then, before I gave him a chance, he told me to basically clear everything of exes and you know, my past and all of that up out of his, my phone and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna respect.
Wait, he said that was a requirement before y'all had to start messing with each other?
Yes, it was. I guess it was a boundary of his. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ain't really had that stuff in my phone, so it wasn't really a problem for me. So, um, yeah. Long story short, I go at him. I mean, I go in his phone, and he still got stuff from his past and from like bitches that he didn't fuck with, things like that. He still
Well, I
got
mean, he
that in
knows.
his phone.
He's telling you he's telling you for a reason. He knows what's up. He know what he on when with Johns. He know what it is. He's telling you to do it for a reason. He's not gonna, why would he want to get done the way he be doing other niggas? So of course he gonna tell you all. He gonna tell you to get rid of him. Why would he want to get done that way? He knows what it is. He know what the game is. But he's also
So wait, yeah.
Go ahead.
He's pretty young. I didn't really want to give him a chance because I already knew like these young niggas ain't really on nothing. So yeah, so I go on his phone. Yes.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So yeah, like I said, I go on his phone and he got stuff from like from his past still in his phone. So I ain't gonna lie, I punched his ass out his sleep. I ain't gonna even sit here and I punched his ass out his sleep because it's like, why are you playing with me? So I ain't gonna lie, we get the fight in or whatever, and I ended up finding out that he did everything for his ex before me, and he's not really doing nothing for me. He's not taking me out. We haven't been on a date. We've been together for 5 months. We ain't been on no date. We ain't did nothing. I've been paying for DoorDash. I've been paying for everything. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all can chew me up in the comments because I need it. I have a 2-year-old. I let him file my daughter on his taxes because I wanted to see him happy because his hand is fucked up. He got in a car accident and he's on Medicaid disability. And so he waiting on the payout. He's waiting on to be approved for the payout. He still ain't been approved to this day. So I ain't gonna lie, I was throwing in his face what he did for the last bitch, and that's what me and him was arguing about. Him not really doing nothing for me, and every time I threw it in his face, he'd be like, "Oh, I can't do nothing right now. I'm on Medicaid disability, this, that, and the other." So it's like I didn't want to really leave him because what if he get approved? What if I didn't want to feel like I'm leaving somebody because of their situation? So I kind of felt bad.
And to be clear, this is the 20-year-old we have finessing you, right?
Basically.
So you're being finessed by a freshly 20-year-old.
Yes.
You're in a back and forth situationship where you haven't been on a date in 5 months. Well, you've never been on a date with this individual, right? Never been on a date with this individual.
Right.
And you're in a situationship with him.
I'm in a relationship, but I guess it's a situation.
I mean,
it's exactly what you call it.
He was doing this, that, and third for his ex, and he didn't do shit for you. Is it a relationship?
He's saying, "Oh, I can't do nothing. I'm fucked up right now. I don't got no money. If I had that money."
What the hell? And he already hasn't been doing anything. But I'm saying, theoretically speaking, what could a 19, 20-year-old, young man do for a 23-year-old with a 2-year-old? Ideally, in a good situation, what could he do?
Nothing.
Shit, nothing. So what are we really talking about here?
Somebody asked me if is he living with me. Yes, he was living with me, but I kicked him out because he was talking shit about me to his sister. They called me insecure, and before I kicked him out, me and him was arguing about the ex. Then, and he made the comment, "Damn, you bring that girl up so much, you might as well go and eat the bitch pussy." So I ain't gonna lie, I was like, "Why the fuck would you say that to me?" And I punched his ass again. Right. Right. I can't drag the sister because she's pregnant. Trust me, if I can get my hands on her, I would. And it's like she did my hair, and it's like if you felt all that static, why the fuck you ain't say that to like if you felt some type of way about me, why you ain't say nothing about me when you was sitting there doing my hair?
True.
And then he told him to get his ass from up over my house because misery loves company. And yeah, basically before he have to get his girl, she has to get their cousins to slide up over here. I have a 2-year-old. Why are you trying to get his girl cousin to try to come over here and slide up on me just because he got set up by the bitch that he spoiled? He got set up by the ex that he did everything for. She got his ass jumped.
Okay.
I'm hitting everybody because
Do you plan to stay in a situation, or is your goal to actually leave?
I don't know.
After all you just said,
That's
you
why
don't
I came
know.
on here because I know
So
y'all.
maybe you do know.
I
Maybe you
I
are.
came
Maybe
on.
you are the misery. Hold on, but maybe if you're saying you don't know after you just told me all that, then maybe you are the misery that loves the company. If you just got on here and told me
You're
all that,
right.
right? I'm hearing you. I'm hearing everything that you said.
Right.
And I'm asking you, is your plan to
Right.
leave? You're saying you don't know. Maybe you are the misery that
Oh
loves the
yes.
company.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
the
I'm
more
planning
important.
on leaving.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the more important thing that you're not looking at, right? Obviously, you live with your child, right? You have a 2-year-old.
Yes.
Hold on, one second.
Yes.
My bad. I just sneezed like a bubble. All right, so you do have a 2-year-old, right? Your job, your sole
Right.
job as a mom is to create a safe environment for that 2-year-old, right?
Yes.
That's your sole job. It's not to have an ego. It's not to want to be in a situationship. It's not to consider the 20-year-old. It's not to be in an on and off. None of that. Your sole job is to make sure that you're surrounding yourself and the 2-year-old with the best types of people. Are you doing that?
I'm not. No. Apparently, no, I'm not.
So you care more for drama and niggas than the environment and space that you're creating for your 2-year-old, is what you're telling me.
Judging by this situation, yes.
So
I can't even say no because yeah, you're putting me in my place.
So you do realize that the 2-year-old should be the focus. Everything else,
Yes.
all the sides, it shouldn't really. So what do you think the best decision you got to make? What's the best decision that you're gonna have to make when it pertains to your child?
Leave him.
Stand on it though. Don't just say it and then still be addicted to the drama or be curious as to what's gonna happen. Don't say that. Think about your child and maneuver.
Yes, sir. I will.
You just
Thank you
dropping
so
off, man.
much.
All right. But she like, hey, man. She ain't go. Come on, man. Have some faith. Have some faith in her, man. Lock in. Have some faith in my good sis, man. Let's see. I ain't lie. She's a good storyteller. Though. I mean, I give it to her. That's how you come up here and you tell a story. What's the word? Hello? Like I said?
Thanks, Carrie. Bye. Oh, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Hello?
Bye, Jenny.
Yo. Hello? Kiki?
You stuck with Jenny. Do you want these gummy bears?
The fuck?
Matt.
Oh, she's back. Come on, let me get my people's back on here, man.
Hello. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, better. What's going on?
Fine. This is Joy from Nigeria.
Okay, what's going on?
Thank you.
It's kind of going in and out. It's going.
Can I open my camera?
Huh?
Can I open my camera?
Yeah. Nah, definitely.
Can I open my camera?
Yeah, open it up, man.
Okay. On the camera.
You gotta. There we go.
Okay. Good evening. How are you doing?
You doing all right, man? What's the word?
Fine. Sorry, I don't know what you guys are saying here. I just need to ask for your little assistance, please.
Oh, yeah. Let's break down the
Are you
situation for
hearing
me,
me?
and I can hear you.
Yeah, actually, I'm a pregnant mom. So I'm a pregnant, just need a little support. I will appreciate any support from you. Please.
Wait, what?
And I'm from Nigeria.
You said that you're pregnant?
Are you hearing me? Please, don't cut me. Don't cut me, please. Don't cut me.
Yeah, don't piss me off, right? No, listen. Man, I need some support, you know? I need me some support for him. Nah, but that be my family in Jamaica. That literally be my family in Jamaica. But they don't realize, bro. If they see the rent out here, bro, that's literally my family, my whole family in Jamaica right there. Hold on. Kiki. Hello?
Wait. Can you hear me?
I can barely
Can you hear me?
gang. Yeah, I can hear you now. What's the word?
Oh, period. I've been waiting to come on here, and as soon as I get accepted, I'm driving. Like, I just parked. Can you hear me for real?
Park it up. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
What do you need to know?
You gotta
My
park.
friend's been telling me to come on here.
You gotta
Huh?
park up and make sure the Wi-Fi is good.
Okay, I just parked. Can you hear me? Okay, right here.
I can hear you, man. Go ahead. What's going on?
Okay, sorry. So I was in this situation with this guy for about a year. Started January last year. We ended January this year. Do you want me to start from finish, or why we ended, then go into it?
I mean, you were in a talking phase for the entire. How old are you and how old is the guy?
I'm 22. He's 22.
And y'all were talking for an entire. Never really got committed.
Well, we were like super close the last 4 months of us
He
being
never committed. No, he never committed.
anything. He had asked me to be his girlfriend, and then like maybe 2-3 days later, he told me he had a girlfriend. And that's just, it's...
When did he ask you to be his girlfriend? When did this occur?
It was January.
Okay, so last January, when he first started talking to him, he asked you to be his girlfriend, and then took that back and told you that he actually has one?
Yeah, no, this wasn't last January. This was 2025 January.
2025, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, and did you stop talking to him after that?
No.
Oh, so
I currently still kind of talk to him.
Oh, so you don't like yourself? Okay, so you don't like yourself?
No.
No, you don't. No, you don't like
when
yourself.
He told me he had a girlfriend.
We gotta call this before we go into it. We gotta call a spade a spades. You were talking to a guy for an entire year, but then itself, you don't like yourself for that, right? There's no way you can tell me you like yourself if you're in a talking phase with somebody for an entire year, right?
That's not that I don't like myself.
No, that's definitely a low self-esteem issue right there within itself. Also, he's a time waster. So low self-esteem, time-wasting user goes right together, right? Cool. I don't think I'm not gonna say it is what it is with him too. So now that same person tells you in a year later in January that he asked you to be his girlfriend in 2 years, in 2 days, takes it back, right? Cool. You continue to talk to him after he told you that he
not like immediately after. Like, I mean, I texted him trying to get like, why the fuck would you ask me to be your girlfriend and take it back like that?
Right.
Obviously, I never got an answer. I didn't talk to him while he was with said girl, but when they quote unquote broke up, he had texted me, so we started texting again. I don't even know why I texted him back. I shouldn't have, because guess what? His girlfriend fucking calls me off his phone, starts confronting me, and this and that. Just some BS, honestly.
So he wasn't really broken up with her at that time. He lied about that.
He did lie, but I had no idea.
We can also assume that he also had the girlfriend while he was talking to you for that entire year.
Say that again?
So we can also assume, because he lied about that he also had the girlfriend the entirety of that year that he was talking to you.
I would honestly, he could have had a girlfriend in the beginning because it was more on and off, but like the last 5-6 months that I knew him, we were constantly together, like constantly.
Right, but that doesn't necessarily change anything, because like you just told me, then you literally had a girlfriend. Like the girlfriend didn't just magically appear in January. You were quite literally either, it was one or two things, right? Either you were a placeholder until you got somebody he actually liked, right? Or he had a girlfriend the entire time, but they were going through it. So he had you there whenever he, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which is why it was on and off. So the placeholder option or the other option, either way, it's not good. So so why are you still talking to him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't talk to him constantly. Like sometimes he'll text me here and there. Either I'll reply or I won't.
So you don't got no backbone, is what you're telling me.
I guess not. I'm completely over him now. Like I could literally give less of a fuck about this.
Even if that were to be true, you're telling me that you don't have any backbone.
Well, if that's what you're saying, I guess not. But
your friend sent you to me for a reason.
I know, and this is what I needed to hear. So thanks. And everybody dogging me in the fucking comments.
Come on, we're trying to get you to get to the point where you're seeing this for what it is, and for you to see why that situation was so disrespectful. You gotta look at it. Come on, Kiki. Look at how disrespectful that situation was, though.
It really was. Especially, his mom must have been in on it, because I met his mom. I was all up in his house. There's no way she didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's funny.
Yeah, she probably did. But I mean, that's besides the point. What are you doing now that we have this information?
Now that I have this information that no one's ever given me before, because I've asked guys that I've known, never anything like this, I'll probably just block him. He's already blocked on half of everything I got him on.
You gotta stand
He's gonna be blocked on the rest.
You gotta stand up for yourself in this life, man. People are gonna walk on.
No, I really understand that, but then I've never dated anybody the way I was, like, I guess, talking around him, whatever.
Yeah, but you gotta.
Or I never liked him.
But you gotta think.
So I'm like emotionally attached to someone.
Hear me out, Kiki. But at the end of the day, you also have to recognize that shit wasn't real or genuine, because this person had a girlfriend.
Yeah. I realize that now.
And also you gotta think. I think even a more disrespectful part was to ask you to be his girlfriend and then taking it back. That's insane. That is bizarre work.
That is so insane.
I don't even know how you're still. Hey, Kiki, bro. Lock in.
Lock in. I know. I need to lock in. Thanks for telling me this shit, and everybody in the comments too.
All right, man. Appreciate you, dog, man. Oh, Kiki. She not finna lock in? There's a chance she won't, yo. Because if you already want to go for that, shit. He might not. I'm not gonna text him for you. You gonna call him, Kiki? Would you? Oh man. Let's see. No, one more before I slide though. I know your head be hurt. Nah, I got over the headache phase. I don't get headaches from this shit no more.
Hi.
I ain't gonna lie. What's the word?
So,
I've been watching your videos for a very long time, right? For a couple of years, and basically, I need some advice. So there was this guy who I started seeing, and everything was like really well. Like we're in a talking stage, and he wanted to see me a lot, but I told him I wanted to take my time. I didn't want him coming to my house. Like I was like, yeah, it has to be like outdoors and stuff. And he was like, yeah, he really wanted to be with me. And then the time we were able to see each other, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So this is like a month into the talking stage, but he asked me to be his girlfriend on the first date. So obviously I was like, I didn't know if that was a red flag, but I felt like actions are louder than words. And then he came to see me for a while, for a few days, and things started to change. Me and him, both of our birthdays are 3 days apart. He wanted to do this and that. Then my birthday's in February. So my birthday is in February, his is in February as well. And then he was starting to make excuses like, yeah, his parents weren't letting him out and stuff. Like, they weren't going to let him leave.
Wait, but Jane,
We're both 21. We're both 21. So I just turned 21, right? So afterwards, he then stated to me that he had to cancel my birthday. And obviously, I made plans with me and my friends. So he said it was because of financial issues. And I was telling him, well, it doesn't have to be about money and stuff. So, yeah, everyone's hearing my voice. I sound young. So, yeah, afterwards, I felt like I was in a relationship where he was like just kind of lying about why he couldn't see me. And then Valentine's Day came and he literally didn't show up. Couldn't come. He made up excuses how he didn't have money. He couldn't come see me. And obviously, I live in Scotland, so like we get a bus. We have free traveling, and his excuse was just that he didn't have money to see me and he couldn't do anything. And then I broke up with him, but I don't know if I made the wrong mistake because
you made the right decision.
Because I felt like if I stayed, I didn't respect myself enough, and I felt like I was playing myself and I became more masculine. And he was saying that obviously I should have tried, I should have stayed, but I felt like I kept telling him constantly.
Wait, Scotland has free traveling?
Pardon? Oh yeah, so we have like a bus pass where when you're like under 22, you get free bus pass and stuff. So I felt like he could have still came to see me regardless if he had money or not. And like I really tried with this guy. Like he came to mine, he met my family, and I told him it wasn't about the money. And he's from the US, so he was just telling me like, yeah, like he had hospital bills and stuff to pay for. And I'm like, listen, we're 21. We're both just turned 21. There's no way your parents are telling you can't leave your house. Like you really.
I mean, Jane, you had might as well beg him at that point. But listen, Jane, you made the right decision. Stand on it. Keep it pushing. He didn't want to see you. That's that.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't know if I made the wrong choice because he was also saying, yeah, I didn't have money, like I tried my best. And then I felt like I had to stand on my morals, and I felt like I don't know. I don't really
Jane, morals over feelings, okay? Morals over feelings at all times. Yeah. Morals, always remember that. Every time you think about going back, morals over feelings. Morals over feelings. You gotta keep saying it in your head. Morals over feelings. Morals over feelings, and I promise you'll be alright. You'll keep it pushing.
I just wanted to know if I kind of made the right decision.
You made the absolute.
Guys say that, oh yeah, they want a girl to hold it down, to stay, to fight for them, for thick and thin.
Yeah, ask anybody in the ask them in the comments. Does that ever work for anybody here? Please let me know. Do niggas does that ever really work? Does that ever really hold weight realistically?
No, it doesn't.
No, that's not. Well, hey, Jane, lock in. Appreciate you hopping on, right, man?
Thank you so much. I really.
Fuck with you, Jane, man. You really lit. Nah, I'll do one more before I slide down. Oh no, she disappeared.
Hello?
What's the word?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi. Oh my god, I didn't even know I'd be accepted. I literally watch all your videos all the time, but
That's real. What's going on?
yeah, so mine is a bit sticky still. So I'm Canadian, but I live in the UK. And I did my master's here, whatever. But before I did, oh my God, this is gonna be me telling on myself, but I moved my Hinge location to the UK like a couple months before I came here. And I met a couple of guys, and those guys some of them became really good friends and stuff, but some of them, obviously I had a bit of like a relationship with them. And then when I actually came here, some of them would like make a couple of excuses, so I cut those ones off. And then one,
because I actually recognize the name and I recognize the profile picture too. So you be in my lives.
no, I don't. I think a couple of times, like once or twice.
Yeah, I've definitely. So why? Wait. So hold on. So you set the dating app up in the UK location to prepare for niggas?
No. I just wanted to see what was going on. You know what I mean? I just wanted to peep and see, because I was honestly really scared. I like moved to the UK when I was like 22, and I've been here for like a year, like over close to 2 years now. So now I'm 24. I just turned 24. But like I was young, do you know what I mean? And I'm moving all the way from Canada, so I just wanted to.
We're the same age, yo. What are you talking about? I was young.
No. I was like 22. I was 32. But anyways, whatever. So yeah. So one of the guys we met, we went on a date. He stays in like, let's just say he stays in like a different city, but a city that's close to me, right? And everything was good. We would play games all the time, like we would play on PS5 or whatever, And then it would just be on and off. I wasn't really feeling it completely. And then, boom, like move on to this year. I just got out of a really bad situation in December, like really, really toxic, really, really fucked up. This guy slides up, and because I was off niggas, I'm like celibate now, He slides up. It's my birthday, April 19, and then it's his birthday, like April 26. He literally forgets to wish me happy birthday. And then he comes on like around his birthday, and he's like, I've been thinking about you. And I'm like, you didn't wish me happy birthday. And he's like, yeah, but I remembered now. And like, I feel like every time we're like on and off, and I want to like actually take you out. Like I want to see you. And then I'm like, I don't know, like I'm a bit standoffish about it, but he's like, no, like literally this weekend I want to come up and see you. This was like maybe like last week or something. So then so he drives up from his city on his birthday, takes me out to eat. We watch Sinners. He pays for my food and everything, and he's super sweet and everything. But then like he sleeps over, and I think like it's kind of like the vibe where he wants to sleep with me, and I'm like, no, like I don't want to sleep with you. Like I know that we've known each other for some time. We've seen each other, I'm not in the mood, whatever. But it's like, I didn't really like express the hard rule of like, I'm celibate. I was just like, no, I'm not in the mood, whatever. After that hangout, he goes home, and I basically let him know, I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to sleep with anybody right now. I am hard rule, I'm celibate.
You know niggas about to go silent after that, because all rip, we already see what his intention is. All rip, just even.
No, literally. But then he's like, no, and I'm like, if you don't want to see me, that's fine. It's literally okay. Like, I would rather you know now. It's fine. But then he's like, no, like, that's fine. I still want to see you. I still want to hang out with you. Like, I really fuck with you. I'm like, okay. So then, boom. We're talking about anime. He's like, okay, let's do an anime date. He drives up again, right? For the day, and then it's the same thing. And
real quick. And honestly, obviously, you know, I just want you to put it in given this exact situation, put it in the context. Do you think he believed anything that she was saying in terms of the celibacy, so on and so forth? Given the fact that he slept over the first night, being back in her life. I want you to think about it for a second. Just given the exact context, given this situation. Y'all really think he believed anything she was saying about celibacy, given the fact that he slept over the first time he come back into her life? Oh, niggas finna press all the buttons.
Yeah, like he just kept, bro, this guy literally, it's like, oh, we're chilling. Like, oh, like a little peck here and there. Then suddenly he's like trying to grab my boob. It's like, relax. Relax. Like, what's your problem? Like, it's actually like, bro, what is your problem? Like, relax, right? So then, and this is after I basically told him, because with the last dude, the reason why I'm like a hardcore celibate right now, with the last dude that I ended stuff in December with, that was like a fucked up situation, like low key triggering. I don't want to trauma dump or whatever.
Right.
And I told him the whole situation. I broke it down for him.
Realistically, Zia, though, given even that fact, which is understandable, why the fuck are you dating?
The thing is,
you know what I was gonna say? You know what I was gonna say from the very beginning? You know what I noticed immediately from her even putting her location in the UK on the dating apps? You know what I noticed off rip about her? Off rip? Before I even say it, I want y'all to take the guess. You know what I noticed off rip, off the putting her location in the UK to see what was going on, apparently, according to her. What did I notice immediately? So I'm not surprised that after she went through a fucked up situation, she's still linking and sleeping over with niggas. Am I surprised? So, Zias, I know you know what I was thinking. What do you really think we need to do now to just reverse everything that's going on?
No, to be fair, I cut him off. I already told him all that stuff. I just wanted to make sure that it was the right decision.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get Garrett because he was doing too much. But just in general, like just moving forward so that you're not in a, a constant state of niggas this, niggas that, niggas this, niggas that. What do you think you need to do to just just get a better experience?
No, I'm already off dating apps and everything like that. Like, I'm definitely, after the situation that I had in Thingy, because again, like, when I moved to the UK, that was like 2023. So like I moved my hinge like during that year, and I just got out of a long-term relationship, so I just wasn't even in the best state. But like now I'm definitely more settled and stuff. Like I've been living here for a bit, so I just decided to like cut out the dating and stuff. It was just because this is someone that like I've known for a bit, so I just decided to give it a chance and stuff. But nah.
Yeah, so. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all gonna have to learn the hard way. Niggas could smell vulnerability a mile the fuck away. If you're a joint right now that's nigga centered, I'm not doing, niggas in the live could tell you right now. We could see a male centered woman a mile away. We know it. We don't have to see exactly what you're doing. We don't have to see exactly what you're doing. But we know you don't even gotta talk too much. Niggas go know. So if you find yourself to be one of the people that just nigga and have niggas and roster this, roster that, just know you're gonna attract the worst types of fucking niggas. I'm talking about the worst types. So, you're in a vulnerable position. Take your time. Take your time. Don't do too much. You know what I mean? Take it easy. Take some time to yourself.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you dropping on, man. I be telling y'all, man. Y'all think niggas don't, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The easiest place to find girls that are like that are dating apps. I swear for God, bro. That's a girl that's looking for niggas. The easiest types of girls out this motherfucker are the ones that are really actively out there looking for these niggas. Bro, bro? Y'all think I be lying. Y'all really be thinking I just be talking, but I swear to God, I'm not lying. Man. Nah, word up. Now I'm about to tuck it out. I do gotta get up on my peoples. No, I gotta slide. I gotta get on my peoples though. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit late. Hey, but nah, word up. But hey, listen, you already know what it is, man. If anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that is in my bio. Go ahead and book me. I'll get up with you. Make sure y'all follow me on here so that y'all can see when I go live. Follow me on Instagram as well at PrettyBoyKayb. My clothing brand is coming soon, man. So hopefully when that does drop, y'all support it. You already know, man. Listen. Y'all take it easy. Take it easy, man. Nah, I'll be on later this week. Yeah, either tomorrow or Friday.